Hello everyone, today we will talk about aggression and violence and how cognitive biases affect conflict and communication. In this presentation, we will explain the meaning of aggression, the difference between aggression and violence, and how cognitive biases can increase misunderstandings and conflicts. Aggression is behavior intended to harm another person who doesn't want to be harmed. Aggression is not only physical, it can also be verbal, emotional, or online. For example, shouting, insulting, threatening, or cyberbullying are also forms of aggression, because the goal is to hurt another person. According to Bushman, aggression includes any behavior intended to cause harm. This is important because many people think aggression only means physical fighting, but psychology explains aggression more broadly. Words, emotions, and online behavior can also seriously affect another person. Aggression and violence are connected, but they are not the same. Aggression can be verbal or physical, and may cause emotional harm. Violence is a more extreme form of aggression, because it causes serious problem, harm, or injury. For example, insulting someone is aggression, while attacking someone's physical is violence. So, all violent acts are aggressive, but not all aggressive acts are violent. This difference is important because conflict often starts with smaller aggressive actions before becoming more serious. There are different forms of aggression. Physical aggression includes hitting, pushing, or fighting. Verbal aggression includes insults, shouting, and threats. Online aggression includes cyberbullying, hate comments, and the public humiliation on social media. Today, online aggression is especially common because people can easily attack others through comments, messages, and group chats. Online conflicts also spread faster because many people can join them very quickly. Our practical example is an online conflict in a group chat. A student writes a short message like OK. Another student thinks the message sounds rude and replies aggressively. Then other group members join the argument and the conflict becomes bigger. As a result, people misunderstand each other. Emotions become stronger, group members take sides, communication becomes aggressive, and the cooperation becomes harder. In online communication, people can't always hear tone of voice or see facial expressions. Because of this, short messages can easily be misunderstood. This example shows how a small misunderstanding can quickly turn into a serious conflict.
Aggression harms communication because people stop listening and start reacting emotionally. During conflict, people often focus on blaming each other instead of solving the problem. Trust between group members also becomes weaker. To reduce aggression, people should pause before replying, ask for clarification, use respectful language, and listen to both sides calmly. These actions can help reduce conflict and improve communication. The first cognitive bias is confirmation bias. This bias means that people focus on information that supports what they already believe. Instead of thinking objectively, they often notice only the details that match their opinions or beliefs. For example, if someone already thinks another person is rude, they may interpret every message negatively. In our example, the message OK may seem disrespectful or unfriendly, even if it was not intended that way. Confirmation bias can increase misunderstanding because people judge too quickly instead of asking for clarification or trying to understand the real meaning of the message. The second cognitive bias is negativity bias. This bias means that negative experiences usually affect people more strongly than positive ones. For example, one rude comment or message can stay in someone's memory longer than many kind or helpful actions. In online communication or group projects, a single aggressive phrase may damage trust between people, even if the person was supportive before. Because of negative bias, people often focus more on criticism, conflict, and bad emotions instead of positive interactions. As a result, misunderstandings grow more easily and communication becomes more difficult. The third cognitive bias is fundamental attribution error. This bias happens when people judge another person's character instead of considering the situation they are in. People often assume that someone's behavior reflects their personality, even when there may be other reasons for their actions. For example, if a student does not reply to a message quickly, others may think he's rude or he does not care. However, the student may simply be busy, tired, or unable to check the message at that moment. Because of fundamental attribution error, people sometimes judge others too quickly without trying to understand the circumstances. As a result, this bias can create unnecessary anger, misunderstandings, and conflict between people. In conclusion, aggression is not only physical violence, it can also appear through words, emotions, social interactions, and online behavior. Sometimes people do not realize that their reactions and communication style can also become a form of aggression. Cognitive biases can increase aggression, misunderstanding, and conflict between people. Confirmation bias makes people focus only on opinions that support what they already believe. Negativity bias causes negative experience and comments to feel stronger and more important than positive ones. Fundamental attribution error makes people judge another person's character instead of considering the situation they are in. Understanding these cognitive biases can help people communicate more effectively, think more objectively, and avoid unnecessary conflict in everyday life.